a free swipe file. That's what I have for you today. Plus, I'm going to show you how to best utilize your swipe file so you write winning ads. And I'm going to show you how to keep your swipe file top notch so you have the best converting sales letters all the time. So let's get to it. All right, so we're talking about free copywriting swipe files, how to use them and how to write winning ads with them and how to keep it top notch. So let's go ahead and jump in. If you want to grab your swipe file, you can go to clearcutcopywriting.com/big book. 97 ads I've put together for you of the best converting ads. But let's talk about a couple things. What do you do with your swipe file? You know, a lot of people use a swipe file and they steal it, and that's not what you want to do. All right, swipe files are made for a few things. To get inspiration, you know, it's to use some of the best copywriting ideas to help you generate more ideas, to get out of that writer's block and start to get more creative. All right, it's about discovering winning formulas. When you read these winning sales letters and video ads and all these different types of ads, you can start to see the formula, where they put proof in, how they prove things, when they made their promises, when, you know, they started to paint a picture of what the life would be like, when, you know, they started to push people and have them in a call to action situation. That's what it's for, right? It's to learn the principles of selling. You can see, again, the formulas, the principles, how they sold people, where it was gentle, where they went direct, where they went indirect. Those are all things that are used by a swipe file. It's fantastic. You know, a lot of marketers mess up and copywriters mess up because they just steal it and it doesn't work, all right? It doesn't work because you're still missing the principles and formulas and you have this butchered sales letter as opposed to a nice, smooth flowing, smooth reading sales letter. Dissect the ads. It's great. Swipe files are great for dissecting ads and finding the 4 Ps. And I mentioned them a second ago, but the 4 Ps are, you know, where do they make their promises? Where are they proving these promises? Where do they paint the picture for what life will be like when this person purchases your product or service? Where do they push them into a call to action? Where do they kind of give them a shove to take action? So it's, you know, where's the promise? Where's the proof? Where's the picture? And where do they push? Those are the 4 Ps. It's about looking for sentence structure. You know, when you're new at copywriting, a lot of people think, you know, if you were like me, I was like, oh, I can't write copy because I sucked at English. I hated English. And I just never was grammatically fantastic. I never had the punctuation skills. And what's cool is copywriting, you write like you talk. Hopefully you talk well, but you write like you talk. And sentence structure in the English sense doesn't matter as much. So it's great to use swipe files to look at sentence structure, how some of the legends have used sentence structure. Ideas for each section. And when I talk about sections is you generate ideas for how they write the headlines, how they write the lead, how they write the body copy, how they write their bullets, you know, where did they make their transitions, how they use different forms of proof. There's so many great things that you can use your swipe file for other than just stealing stuff, right? And you already know this. I'm sure you're cool because you're watching this and that's awesome. But here's a huge list of ideas that you can use your swipe file for. And one other thing is you can hand copy the letters. It's challenging, it's difficult, it's time consuming, your hand cramps up, but you start to ingrain a lot of those great copy techniques and methods into your subconscious, and then when you go to write copy, you're gonna see a whole new persuasive style of copy flow from your fingertips. But there is a huge warning here. Make sure your copy, the sales letters and ads that you're reading and swiping from are proven winners, all right? There's no bigger mistake than copying or reading things that suck. You know, it goes back to the statement. A lot of people say practice makes perfect, but that's not true. Practice makes permanent. So if you permanently read and copy a crappy sales letter, you're gonna permanently have a bad, crappy copy sales letter in your head. No different than a golf swing, right? You practice a crappy golf swing enough and you're gonna have a permanent crappy golf swing. So make sure that you're copying good stuff. Again, you can get it at clearcutcopywriting.com/big book. Check this out. So there's a few ways to make your own swap file if you don't want to download the one that I'm willing to give you. You can get on the best email lists, all right? You can jump on all the best email lists. You can scour the internet. And here's a cool tip. All right, before I jump into this cool tip, I'm going to show you. So I'm going to go back to that. You can buy swipe files, which I've done, like this one here. This is 210 direct mail pieces from a great copywriter called Bill Jamie. I spent $250 on that. And if you look at all these books, these are all swipe files that I've either purchased and or made myself, and I'm going to show you how to make them yourself. So look at these, just stack after stack. Thousands of sales letters that I have here. You can see there's just forever of sales letters. But here's what you do. So if you notice up there, it says web to PDF. So what I do is I will find the highest converting sales letters that I can from email lists and different sales promotions and things like that. And if you Google website to PDF on any Google search bar, you will find different softwares where you can just take the link, all right? You can take the link from that sales letter and you can input it and you can download it into a PDF. Sometimes the format's not quite right with pictures and things like that, but you get 99% of it the right way. And then what I do is when they're awesome, I reformat them and then I put them into these books. So I have, as you can see, thousands of sales letters. But what I've done, again, one more big warning, make sure your ads that you're swiping are worth swiping and they're actually proven winners and not just some crappy junk. But what I've done, all right, so I just showed you that I have hundreds upon hundreds of sales letters scoured from the internet from 1900 all the way to what's working right now. And what I've done is I've went through and I've selected 97 of the best ads that you can learn from: direct headlines, indirect headlines, story leads, promise leads, offer leads, all these different things. And I've put them in the big book of copy ideas. All right, so you have this swipe file. I've done the work for you. You don't have to, and it's totally free. Just go to clearcutcopywriting.com/big book. Yes, you have to put in your email address. You will be on my email list. If you don't like what I have to help you with, then just unsubscribe some other time. It's totally cool. It's not a big deal, right? But you're probably going to dig what I have to say because you're watching this video and the content that I send my email list is typically stuff like this or even better. But let me show you some of the ads that you're going to get in this big book of copy ideas where there's 97 different sales letters from 1900 till right now. So let's dive in and I'm going to show you. So take a look up there. You're about to see it. Okay, so the big book of copy ideas is right there. Check this out. So here it is. It's I think 107, I don't know, I lost count after about 97 or so. But here it is. Here's some of the old school ads from the Wall Street Journal that have done millions of dollars, Fly Fisherman's Magazine, famous ads like what never to eat on an airplane. We have, if you keep scrolling down, we have Claude Hopkins ads. Here's a bunch from Claude Hopkins right here. We have the famous Schlitz beer ad. And these are just kind of scrolling through. But you can grab this. Just go to clearcutcopywriting.com. We got Bruce Barton ads, famous copywriter from way back in the day. Wrote some amazing stuff. There's one of the legendary greats, the Gary Halbert ads. Here's a whole list of a collection of Gary Halbert ads that most people have a hard time finding or can't find at all. We have, what else do we have inside of this thing? We have, there's a lot of Gary Halbert ads. Look at all of those. Just keep on cruising. There'll be another name here somewhere once we get through all of Gary Halbert's ads. John Caples, famous. There's a famous ad right there. They laugh when I sat down to the piano. Famous ad there. How he changed that to, the waiter spoke to me in French ad. More famous ads. But if you keep looking through, just go download it. You're going to get ads from David Ogilvy. We have Claude Hopkins ads in here. We have current ads that are working right now. But look, I'm still scrolling through all of these. You're talking about 100 of the best ads that have made millions of dollars. They've made products, and some of these have made companies. One ad has made an entire company successful. So as you can see, oh, there's Eugene Schwartz ads. Look at these. So these are great Eugene Schwartz ads. He's in there. And then if you scroll all the way down, Robert Collier's in there. But if I'm going to speed this up, if I go down to the bottom, you're going to see ads that are working right now. Like, so some of these ads are currently running online or in their direct mail pieces. So you're going to see stuff from the 1900s all the way to right now. Anyways, hopefully that's enough to just get you to go download it. If not, you can always make your own swipe file. Head over to clearcutcopywriting.com/big book. Grab 100 or so of the highest converting ads the world has ever seen. Hopefully this helps you out. We will talk to you real soon. So long.